it was because of one interaction with a young, I don't know how old he was. If I'm going to guess, I'm going to say he was maybe, I don't know, I'm going to say... Hello everybody, welcome to the cabin. Welcome back to Commonwealth Picker. I got a lot I want to talk about today, but I've also got a bunch of sales. So I'm going to roll through them really quick. But there is one topic, well, there's two actually. One topic that I want to talk about in just a minute. I'm going to do two sales, and then we're going to talk about that. It's a garage sale controversy. I've had a few comments on the other channel. I feel like this is home, you know. Everybody who watches it, not everybody, most people who watch this channel are resellers. A lot of people who watch those garage sale channels, like mine, like Commonwealth Picker, they definitely aren't all resellers. You can tell in the comments. And there's an interesting question. And it wasn't a rude question. Actually, one of them was kind of rude. I had to delete it because my kids read the comments sometimes and some of the words weren't quite right. But other than that, there was another, there's three total, but one it was a legitimate question. And something that I wanted to ask you resellers out there, you folks who actually go to garage sales, I want to get your input on it and tell me what you think. Because I want to explain the way I think about it. And it's something that's coming up on another video in just a little bit. But I had some great sales from some previous garage sales. Matter of fact, one of them is the one in question as well. And it is a great, great day inside of the Commonwealth cabin because I'm free. It's summertime, y'all, and teachers don't have to teach in the summertime, and I'm really excited. Let's take a look. All right, if you haven't seen the best garage sale ever video, and obviously it's not the best garage sale ever, but let me tell you, it was a killer sale. It looks like when you watch the video, there was two different sales. It's all in the same building, same people. Just so much stuff. I'm watching Pepper out here. Sorry, I'm not distracted. And Turner is sitting in the car. We just had pizza. Turner loves pizza with Commonwealth Grandpa and Commonwealth Grammy. And he was playing a Switch on the way home. And apparently he's into a good game. So I pulled the car up here after we got back because I got to unload a couple things to clean out the car and get him in here and get some pictures taken. And he's still sitting out there. I'll try not to be distracted here. What was I talking about? I was talking about the best garage sale ever. That was an amazing sale. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. But this came from that sale. 30 bucks for this trumpet here. It's a Yamaha, obviously. And it's like a student Yamaha, but it's a really nice one. It's in great shape. Everything's working great. And I didn't know what quite to list it for. There's a huge range, it looks like, for the same model. And so I put it out there for $250 plus shipping, thinking that was probably the right price. And it took a little over a day to sell. And so I'm pretty happy with that. So I paid 30 bucks. I want to calculate that one out and show people who might criticize, you know, like, oh, you bought it for 30 and you sold it for 250, you ripped the person off. Well, first of all, that's the price they had on it. But second, I want to also talk about how much fees are involved and how much work is involved. So I'm going to calculate that out for some of the new folks out there. Some of you folks who've been doing this as long as we have here, you know what I'm talking about. So speaking of my last day at school this year before summer hits, the very last few minutes, I'm just like, oh my gosh, watching that clock go by. And I calculated this thing out, and then I had to fold it up and put it in my pocket. So here you go. Trumpet. $270.36 is what came to me. That's after the taxes are paid. The cost was 30 bucks. The fees on this, I calculate 15% when I do fees. It's not always that much, especially on a high-priced item like that. It's actually less than that. But there's cost to shipping and, you know, with returns every once in a while, and they just factor all that stuff in. I always say 15%. That's 40 bucks, y'all. 40 bucks. Shipping was on this particular one was $15.18. That's a total profit of $184.63. Now, don't get me wrong. That's a really, really good profit. I'm really happy about that. Excited about it. But when you say 30 into 270, people think, oh, I made 240 bucks. No, you don't. No, you don't. That's the real number, and most of y'all know that out there. But, hey, that's a really good real number. That's the kind of stuff gets me excited. I might have to post it up here. When Blue Ridge Mama lists stuff, these are, I think these are Turner's clothes. Size 6'7" clothes lot. She cleans out all this stuff. He's growing like crazy, you know, as you guys comment on the videos. I know he's growing. It makes me sad, actually. Hopefully he gets taller than me, but it still makes me sad. And so instead of taking it to the Goodwill, she'll list this stuff. put it in a big lot. She didn't really care that much about how much it goes for because it's beating the heck out of taking it to Goodwill. And somebody's getting something they need for a really, really good price. And I think this one for $35 plus shipping on that. So, you know, we're going to make 25 bucks on this stuff. Yeah, we paid for it to begin with, but you know, what's the other option, right? Have a garage sale. Where we live, garage sales, nobody's showing up because we live out in the boonies. So this is going to go to, although it probably wouldn't go to the Goodwill at this point, we would take it to a different charity down in Bedford. So, at any rate, 35 bucks plus shipping. All right, y'all, here is the question. The question is about yard sale haggling, I guess maybe bargaining, if you want to call, whatever you want to call it. I call it haggling. And it was with a youngster, and it was over a couple of pans. So here's the deal. There was a pan, and there was 3 different comments. 2 of them were, you know, just normal comments. One of them was like, you know, that was untasteful. You didn't have any taste. You shouldn't have done that. I hate you, you know, that kind of thing. The other one was, you know, should you really have done that? You know, you should really reconsider. The other was straight up, you're like a jerk. What an idiot kind of thing. Except for they used some pretty colorful language, so I got rid of it. Anyway, this sale was you won't believe what I found, or you're not going to believe what I found, or something like that. 2-3 videos ago, something around that range. And it was because of one interaction with a young, I don't know how old he was. If I'm going to guess, I'm going to say he was maybe, I don't know, I'm going to say 13 years old, 12 years old, 14 years, somewhere in that range is my guess. I teach 15, 16-year-old kids. So I'm guessing that's about the range that this person is in. So it was a pan, it was a Revereware pot, and it was 2 lids, and he had $1 a piece on the lids, and he had $3 on the pot. It was a small pot, so it was, you know, it's like a $15 pot, right? And so $3, that's kind of, I like to buy them for $1, maybe $2, but $3, whatever. I'd probably still pick it up. Just forgetting the fact that it's a child I'm dealing with here. The other one was, there's 2 lids, and they were both the small lids, and they wanted $1 a piece. Well, they only sell for like $8, $9 a piece. Plus shipping, and you know, so you're making like $4. It's like, you know, whatever. I wanted to buy this because I more likely was going to be the only person that was going to buy this thing from this kid. But here's the way I view things, and let me know if you agree or disagree, because there's another video coming out where I'm doing the same thing with even a younger kid. I purposely put my children in situations where they're going to grow, where they learn something. And I feel like anybody who's at a garage sale that purposely puts their child in the situation, because they could clearly do all the negotiating for them. But I wouldn't do that. If I was having a sale, I would have them do the negotiating for themselves, because I want them to grow. And so when I'm in that situation, I don't mind haggling with a kid. And, you know, it's not going to be the same, okay? It's not going to be the same as I would haggle with an adult. But I don't mind haggling at all, and I was getting crucified by a few people. But I want to get your opinion as resellers out there, what you think. If it were me, I would want somebody to, treat my kids, you know, properly. But I'd want them to help my kids grow a little bit. Now, it sounds a little hypocritical because I'm saving, I think I saved $1 in the situation, right? I don't care. I think at the same sale, there was some other kids that were giving away, or not giving away, they were selling lemonade and cookies. I have no problem. A lot of times, and I'll cut this out of some videos, I'll haggle with you. I'll give them 20 bucks. If they're doing something for a church fundraiser, I'll give them 20 bucks. And sometimes I put it on the camera, and sometimes I don't. My wife doesn't like me to. She didn't like me talking about it. So that's why I cut it out sometimes. But sometimes I put it on too, just to kind of protect me, because people think, you know, if they see you haggling with a kid and they don't see you doing anything nice, then they're like, this guy's a jerk, right? So I try to balance it out. But I want to get your opinion on it. Is it okay to haggle with a youngster? And I've got one coming out in another video. And this guy's even young. He's like, I don't know, 8, 9, selling off his toys. And I think I think I offered him $22, and there's probably like $23.50 worth of stuff. And I purposely did it. I purposely did it because I could see the parents over there. I mean, you can see the kid. They clearly know I'm filming. It was okay. Everything was wonderful. They wanted their child in that situation. And so I did what I typically do. So I'm really curious. Am I a jerk for doing that? Would you do the same thing? How would you play that thing? Would you do what I do in those situations? Would you never ever? Would you always give them what they want, even knowing sometimes what they want, they're never going to sell it? I don't know. I'm curious. So you tell me in the comments, and let me know what you think.
Hey, this is Turner, and I have 2 homeschool hustler sales. I sold a Build-A-Bear for $8, and I sold a Rainbow Bright for $7. Plus shipping. And that's enough to save $1, spend $1, and donate $1. Bye.
I got a few in here as well that we're going to talk about, and a couple of sales. Things have been in the store for a while. One was from a sale. This is Always Uncomfortable at Garage Sales, I think is the name of it. And I'm happy about that sale because it was a $50 sale. I put it out there for a lot more because I don't think there was any comps, at least that I remember. And I ended up taking a lot less on an offer, but I'm happy with it. Let's go check it out. All right, and this one should be, see if I can find the right one. I think it's Alien one. Yep, this is the one right here. It's been here for a while. And there's still 2 more from that sale. If you go back and watch that sale, there was some amazing deals. And I ended up offering $50 for everything I bought there. Well, this one just sold for $50. So there you go. And I remember asking the question in the video, you know, when you put these videos out there, there's always a critic. And it doesn't really bother me that much. But this time it was really tough because I knew there were some serious winners in there. And it was just make an offer. And I'm like, holy moly, this isn't going to look good. And so I asked people at the beginning of the video, hey, tell me what you would offer before I actually make my offer. And a lot of people were like less, and some people said more. So it was kind of interesting. So go check that video out. But $50 for that one, plus shipping. Next one is an item that I just listed, and it was, Blue Ridge Mom was not listening, I don't think. It was a mistake. And it was a mistake that made us money, so it's a good mistake. So let me see if I can find it real quick. All right, so this is a Goodwill buy from Blue Ridge Mama, $2.99. It was wrapped up like this. And so she brought it home, and I just pulled it out because I needed to get some stuff and list it because we're just getting too jam-packed full of stuff in here. And let me show you if I can find it on here. I mean, I shouldn't say it's a mistake. I would have done the exact same thing she did, so I'm not being critical at all. She bought it for $2.99. It sold for $15 plus shipping. So we're still making a little. We'll make like $8 on it. And it's got a chip in it. There it is right there. Can you see that right there? I think you can see that. By the way, people asked about my bracelets here. Reagan is like a beginning bracelet maker, and I've worn some before in the past, but this one just happens to actually, they happen to how do I say this? Not fall apart. So I keep wearing them. This is Guardian. You ever see that? Guardian. There are some good ones. So if this one wasn't shipped, I would have asked 20 plus shipping. Easy. Easy. And maybe more. Maybe 25. And there are some bigger ones that bring some good money. So if you ever find that stuff, I would definitely... I think it's got a knight on there. Yep. Pick those up. It's still sold for 15 plus shipping, so we'll make a little bit of money. Next one's a camera, and this camera came in it was a lot of, I think, 3 cameras, and we're already in pure profit. So it's Pentax. Came with a couple Canons that were pretty good, and this one sold for 26 and change plus shipping. Now, if I can only find it, California should be the old film cameras. Should be, and this should be the only one in here. I think it's the only one I have right now. Normally I have a bunch. But I haven't found any yet this year, which is odd. And film cameras, boy, they still sell for sure. I'm gonna put it back. Sorry, y'all. I'm OCD, you know. I'm not gonna open this one. Maybe I'll put it up top for you. It sold on a 20% off, so it's a funky number, but I'll take it. It is pure profit after fees and after shipping. Okay, next one's a video game, and it should be back here in this little new shelf that I bought. Should be, anyways. If I can find it, Sonic. There it is, right there. PS3 game, and I do not remember what it sold for. So I'll have to check that out. $17.50 plus shipping on it. Next one is the last one in a multi-quantity buy that I got from, something about haggling, garage sale haggling. I don't remember, but I remember the sale because we ended up giving these 2 ladies a $100 bill from y'all, not from us, but from y'all. So it's a fun one, and I remember this one right here. We were haggling like crazy, and I knew I was going to give her this money. I just knew it. And I'm fighting with her over like $4, and she finally gives in, and I'm like, awesome. I grab it, and then I give her a $100 bill, which was amazing. And hopefully those two ladies went and had some fun with that for sure. Now I just got to find it. I think it's right here. But there were two of them. There we go, right there. This is it, I think. Yep, that's it. One new in the package, one new out of the package. I think it sold for 12 bucks. Not a huge profit, but definitely good enough to sell for sure. We ended up still making money after buying all the stuff for 40 bucks and then gifting them from the viewers of this channel and the Commonwealth Picker channel, $100. We still ended up making money. All right, I lost something. I can't find it. I know you know what I'm talking about. And it was only like a $7 item. I've spent 5 minutes looking for it, so it's either going to be you guys that help me find it. It's Chuggington. I could have swore there was a train up here. Is a blue. I'll put the picture here, and maybe y'all can tell me. I don't know what the heck I did with it. Did I sell it? I don't know. Anyway, pinballs, mousetrap balls, $9 plus shipping. Same buyer, which I don't think I've ever had before, but hey, I'll take it. I was talking about returns coming in threes. It looks like selling manuals comes in threes for Commonwealth Grandpa. Dodge pickup truck. Toyota Camry. This one's in really good shape. I didn't tell you the prices here. All right, what do we got? The Camry was $6 plus shipping, right? But he bought it in this whole lot. You got to check out this video if you haven't already. I've been talking about it, and then we're going to do the total in a second. So $6 plus shipping, and then the Dodge one was $8 plus shipping, and then 3 different buyers, by the way. And then this one, How to Paint Your Mustang. How to Paint Your Mustang. This one went for $10 plus shipping. So grand total there, profit, 17 bucks. We're going to add that to his total. That reminds me of a movie. Did y'all ever see Paint Your Wagon? It's a musical with Clint Eastwood in it. If there is such a thing. And it's pretty good. You should check it out. It's entertaining. 2 men, 1 wife. Usually goes the... And you should watch it. It's funny. So we're going to add that to the total. If you ever want to see Clint Eastwood sing. Here it is. Commonwealth Grandpa right here. $115 buy. I haven't even listed. I mean, 2/3 of it I haven't even listed. Already in the profit. 176 bucks so far out of a $115 buy. That's after fees. That's after all the expenses and stuff taken out. So we're already making a good profit. So nicely done, Commonwealth Grandpa. Hey y'all, I forgot one of my favorite things. I've already done most of the shipping here. But you know I've got to show you Tupperware if it's sold, and I didn't show you already. Love that Tupperware right there. It's no big sale right there, but the Tupperware bin does pretty good for us. This one right here, it's like a shaker cup. I can't remember the number on it. There's always a number on these. Matter of fact, everything's got a number. This thing right here has 4 different numbers. The base, the lid, this tiny lid has a number, and then inside of it, which I don't really want to, you know, it's kind of hard with one hand. Hold on. That thing right there has a number too. So you can sell them all piece by piece, but it doesn't make much sense because there's not much money in it. But, you know, you pick these up for 50 cents, sells for $8 plus shipping. Love it. Hey, Orings got a couple of sales on the CommonwealthPicker.com store. What you got?
Elizabeth got the We Get Things Moving mug, and Gary got the Enderman.
All right. That is awesome. Hopefully that's going to get some stuff moving out of their store. Yeah. Gary, you better watch out. You can have a lot of work to do. Those things work. The mugs work too, of course, but not quite like the original. That's pretty good stuff. Yeah. And let's see. Elizabeth is from Nebraska. Yeah. Did you say that?
I was going to.
Oh, you said that. All right. Sometimes I forget. And I can't remember where Gary's from. Illinois, maybe? I don't know if that's right or not. He's the lucky one. I posted that today, my last day of school. I posted that today. And it was bought within 4 or 5 minutes. Crazy. So yeah. I know people want me to just put them all out there at the same time. And I'm like, they'll all sell. Yeah. And then I got to read 25 things. But maybe, Reagan, we might do that. 10. What do you think? Maybe we could post them all at the same time and then just read a few each day for like a few weeks. Yeah, or you could just do like 10. 10 of them? Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Well, we'll think about it. Thank you.
Bye. And don't forget to get your sticker at CommonwealthPicker.com.
Hey, this was one of those rare times where the Region A box is going to be cheaper. So I'm going to save a little bit more than $1 on this one. It was over 4 pounds worth of clothes. Heavy right there. And it's going to go out like it's 2 pounds. If you haven't seen my video on the Region A and B box, I'm going to put it right here and you can go check it out. Hey, I got another sticker for the little metal drawers over there. And this was from Paul and Ava Finley, EUP Pickers. And they are from the Upper Peninsula. Is that Eastern Upper Peninsula? What's the E? From Michigan. And it says Paul and Ava and son Finley. Did I miss that down here? Oh, I did miss that. So they just want to thank us. Thank you for watching. And let's see, it's, yeah, YouTube channel. Same name. Keep up the great content. I'll have to go check y'all out. That is awesome. I hear Turner coming in here. Oh, it's Blue Ridge Mama. Hi, Blue Ridge Mama. All right, we're going to put it right here. It's going to fit perfect. Thanks. Hey, y'all, 2 things really quick. Pat and Chris gave a Buy Me a Coffee, 5 of them, a couple days ago. And I just wanted to mention them. I didn't mention them a couple days ago, and I'm sorry. So both of them, 5 coffees. That's $10, y'all, to the MS charity for the Little Nitro, and it's headed off to Froggy Flips. And one other note really quick, a sad note. If you watch the Commonwealth Picker channel, Play It Again Rick's sister passed away from cancer, and we just want to pass on our sympathies to you, Rick, and to your family as well. So thanks for joining us, guys, and we'll see you next time.